chosen ones, they thought you was thirsty. They thought you was down for the count. They thought that it was game over for you until they really didn't recognize that it was you watching them. And along with watching them, they showed their true colors. Right? They didn't really care of how you felt, chosen ones. They did what they do best. These people that's after you ain't shit. Spirit is telling you to keep it moving. When people come for you when they don't even know nothing about you and call you stupid, call you a simp, call you dumb, right? Even go as far as even paying people to do witchcraft. Like, can you believe that? Not knowing that you are the true chosen one. Right? Now these people coming with deadbeat messages. Don't fall for the hype. Look, they talk about they want you back, they love you. Yeah, you love them too at one time. But until they come with a different story, it's no story. See, people don't believe the hype until they have to experience the hype themselves, right? Because people are so stuck up on themselves, they can't see what's in their face. And then people will put other people through misery, right, without a care in the world. Then now make it make sense they want your energy back. Why? Because your energy was golden to begin with. Now they recognizing what those before you went through. But these people, like I say, they fucking sick. And it's just not even sick. These people are just mental. And I like to say, boy, you're local. Hella. Boy, you're local. Right? Because they messing with the chosen people. Right? Because they never thought that you would remember. They never thought that you would wake up. They thought that you would stay sleeping on them. While they walk all over you, walk all over your finances, walk all over your hope, walk all over your dreams. Until one day, lo and behold, chosen ones, I don't know what this message is for, a lot of people waking up to the bullshit. And then we just like to say it is what it is. On this channel, we don't give bad energy attention. And that's just how energetic work. What they said, what you get your attention to, that's what you giving your focus to. So look, when you dismiss somebody and they drama, you let them marinate, bitter, everything else they need to do without you taking your energy. See, because these people want you around, but they want you around to also abuse you, take advantage of you, and do shit to you. Right? And then when they realize you put down your foot and realize how much you have changed, people are at a loss, or like, oh, why this person ain't listen? Oh, why this person ain't following? Oh, why this person? Why? Because nobody an explanation up in here. Comprende? Look, you hear me? Because when you got those that are stuck on ignorance and stupid and bliss at the same time, you let their asses stay in bliss. You make sure they stay in their blissful moment while you move on to your blissful moments. Like in your face. Look. And you move on with your life, and you enjoy yourself, and you do what you need to do to build up yourself and need be, and understand your higher self and your higher purpose of being here. It's not here to put up with other people's drama. It's not here to care for everyone. It's here for your path and your journey, for you to care for yourself. Because when you start to choose yourself, you maintain a higher purpose on your journey. by choosing yourself instead of others that definitely ain't even worth it, for sure. Like, how many people look back and say, oh my God, I wish I could erase this relation? What would you see in this person? Like, you just go bump your head and break your eye. Look, best thing you can say to kids, look. But I'm saying, these people are so bitter and hurt in their ways because they didn't think you was going to wake up. And now they mad, they embarrassed, they didn't even bow down and they can't even apologize. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, this shows the growth birth that's in the individual that's toxic. You know, when somebody don't understand the meaning or no, they really don't respect you. So in not respecting you, they disregard you. So why, I don't know this much, but why they was disregard you, somebody was out there continuing to do their work in silence. Right? Because doing the work in silence will show an outcome. While they was busy worried about you, you was moving in silence, chosen ones. These people really thought you was going to be backtracking, you was going to cry, you was going to know y'all picked up the piece and kept it moving as you shall, people. Because as chosen people, you know what is the worth of the true Lamb of God. And the true Lamb of God is self. So when we comes to worrying about other toxic people, you should come to a higher understanding to learn it on your path to choose you first. Because on this path, it's going to be your only path. Why you happy? Look, why you alive? Let's just say, keep this shit 100. I refuse to look back. I'm going to look back at my life per se, but I couldn't never see myself staying stuck on that shit. I couldn't imagine. Look, it's up to the point, just hate me. Look, hate me. I don't care. Look, it's just like that. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't interfere with you and nobody interfere with me. We just going to keep it like that. See, when you got those that like to overban another or manipulate people into doing their bidding, they forget the part that sometimes some people do stay stuck. But some motherfuckers rise up to the motherfucking occasion. And chosen people, y'all have been rising up to the fucking occasion. The most beautiful thing you can do is work on your journey and keep on moving on while others are watching the damn wind off at your feet, your dust. You moving, some people are moving so fast, people just like, oh no. People really trying to catch up and all this shit with you, it's too late. They got a lot of catching up when it comes to people trying to catch up and pretend to be chosen or wanted to be chosen. It shows resilience in people. You know, look, like I tell them, let them. Chosen people know this ain't no easy road, right, chosen people? So at the same time, you let people go through what you went through. Look, in silence. Look, because what people have for you is going to be now for them. Now it's just their time to experience what need to be experienced on their journey. See, what they thought they was going to try to steal your energy, steal your divine power, they actually lost theirs. Because they forgot to do the inner work like you was doing the inner work. So now they are boo-hooing, going crazy, boy, you're local. And chosen ones understand that everybody's on their journey, right? So in saying all this, remember that you are most high, but you are most loved by the Most High, by source, by whatever serves your purpose. So when we are talking about collective, we are talking about collective thinkers as one to reach a state of higher consciousness. So through a state of higher consciousness, now you gotta know how to start cutting motherfuckers out your life for you to achieve what you might achieve. Yeah, they might hurt you more than anything. But remember, it need to hurt the person that hurted you. So this is why you understand your journey and is going on a path that you are going on. Look, enough of that shenanigans. Let me see what the The divine cause said, yo, yeah, let's talk about this. Oh man, I seen this pop up. Positive action. I just finished saying that. We need positive action in here. Positive action, taking the good with the bad, will get you there. Remembering joy also will get you there. Joy is a part that some people need to bring back in their life. Some people got too much joy that they goofy. Some people are bringing back joy to a higher understanding of self in order to attract others in their life. Do one step at a time. And this is when I say your enemies are scrambling to catch up to you, but they can't. They got a lot of shadow work for the work. They need to slow them bricks and realize they out their league. Look, we are in the here and now, chosen ones. Remember, the energetic war has begun. The bell has dropped, and we are here in the now. Look. Open to the universe. The spirit is saying, open yourself more to universe, through your prayers and thoughts and through your action to see the compassion that's needed within you. The voice of the heart. The voice of the heart, when you're working on your path, your life path, your voice of your heart will shine through. A lot of people will start feeling like burning, like a warm sense of energy in their chest. You know, through this experience, you'll understand your heart chakra, and through understanding the compassion will start again. So you'll start feeling the warm sense on your chest. Not saying them ones, just you'll feel like, you know how the Grinch felt Christmas and you're watching that show and the Grinch had a heart? You're going to start feeling like that. I don't know why that came in my head. Look, through freedom of faith, through freedom of belief, through freedom of higher self, through freedom of purpose, through freedom of love, through freedom of change, through freedom of compassion. Find yourself, redirect yourself again. Through the actions and steps that's needed through this lifetime, that is needed for change of your own reality to reach your higher purpose. To bring back the divine light that was once lost. We all have divine light. A lot of us just NPCs about it. Look, we just gonna say NPCs. And a lot of people are just, you know, like we live in a society of hurt people. So chosen ones are learning to be true to themselves first, right? By being true to themselves, they bring back their life purpose, to begin to step on their life journey. Through gratitude and understanding and compassion and forgiveness. And then the best part about forgiveness, don't forget to forgive yourself. Right? Forgive yourself for the shit you put up with. Forgive yourself for the things you felt stupid about. Forgive yourself about the scars you put upon yourself. Because this mind is yours. Your ego thinking has to go. So to maintain, you know, dislodge the ego thinking, we have to start installing gratitude into the situation and our life purpose every day. Right? What I say once again, through faith. We have to do shit through faith, right? Through all goodness. Good things come. Building up inner strength, right? I said that earlier. We have to build up that inner strength. Vitality. Make sure we don't forget what we have to continue doing every day on your life purpose. Do affirmation, do prayers, do what gets you up, going in the morning. Go out in nature. Grind yourself. Go out at night. Go whatever makes you feel great, and then you'll start feeling that, like, people going to start sensing headaches and stuff like that. Only to experience that their third eye is opening. You know, headaches can be caused a lot of, some people are well-developed mental strain with headaches, and some people third eye are also not opening, so it's not to confuse one with the other. It's just a constant head thing, because you're awakening your high chakra in your head, and the vibration, like new energy gotta, you know, old energy actually pushes out while new energy is pushing in through the, you know, through the mind, through creation, through our thoughts, right? We have to first release the ego in order to maintain the thought process. The wisdom by choice, wisdom by free will, right? Wisdom from your past experience. Belief. Right? What I said, belief, faith, all this shit come into play. And you got to recognize when some people have belief and some people don't have belief in this world. But it's only by choice. You know, and then everybody will begin to experience their journey and understand that other people's on their own personal journey. It's not to take nothing serious other people do. It's just that to have more compassion for those that are beginning their journey and have more understanding for those that have or that are here being the teachers and the masters and, you know, for the here and now, right? And listen to life. We got to listen to the life. Listen to your own life, personal experience. Through our own experience, we're awakening through this process. So through the only process, you'll understand that you are loved, right? You are loved. You are chosen. You are understanding that change is good and change alone is through the process. So through change along through the process, we begin to have energetic healing and beginning to awaken in the heart chakra, the root chakras by pushing out old energies and bringing new ones in. And remember, change is good. And remember, you are loved. And some people out there thinking about time to take that chance. Yeah, take that leap, take that chance. You're going to do good at it. And remember, to pay attention to the signs and signals that's around you. You know, use your discernment more. And some people pay attention to the signs that are about you. And continue to move on your beautiful journey, soul people. Love you.